Bricks, it's Brickley here, and welcome to another LEGO The Lord of the Rings tutorial. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a LEGO Witch King of Angmar minifigure. And as you can see, I got two minifigures right over here in front of the camera. This is the regular Ring Wraith minifigure, which you could get inside of the Weathertop set, the Attack on Weathertop set. So that is a superb minifigure from 2012. And up till this day, I actually had 9 Nazgul minifigures. So this minifigure is quite pricey on Bricklink, but it is just a superb minifigure. And if you just want to display a simple Witch King of Angmar minifigure who stabs Frodo on Weathertop, you gotta have this minifigure right over here, because this is just an iconic minifigure for your LEGO The Lord of the Rings collection. And I personally think that it is just a superb minifigure with, of course, the torso printing over here and the cap over here as well. It's just a superb piece which you can definitely use well within your LEGO The Lord of the Rings collection or MOCs. Then on the right of the regular Ring Wraith over here, we got, of course, the Witch King of Angmar in his Wraith form. As you can see, with a lot of epic torso and leg printing, we got him holding one of the 9 rings given to the race of men. And as you can see, the facial expression over here, the printing on the face of this minifigure is also superb. And I especially like this crown piece over here, as you can see. I think it really looks great, and I really like this minifigure. Although I would have liked it when LEGO, for example, made an official LEGO Witch King of Angmar minifigure in his full armor. That would have been really great, because LEGO never made that minifigure, for example, for a Battle at Pelennor Field set, or even just a Minas Morgul set. They never produced those sets, and then, of course, as a result of that, they never made a LEGO Witch King of Angmar minifigure, even though there was just an awesome design within the LEGO The Lord of the Rings video game. As you can see over here, the Witch King of Angmar within the LEGO The Lord of the Rings video game had such potential for an awesome minifigure, and it would have been great if LEGO had given us a Witch King of Angmar minifigure. But back to the minifigures right over here. I think these minifigures are just superb. These are the minifigures from LEGO, all official LEGO pieces over here. And let me know in the comment section down below if you think that when LEGO is going to return to LEGO The Lord of the Rings, we should get an official LEGO Witch King of Angmar minifigure with, of course, his full armor instead of the Wraith form of him, and, of course, just a regular Nazgul minifigure. I think these minifigures are pretty epic, but I would have liked to have seen a Witch King of Angmar within full armor, and that's what I'm going to show you next up. So I'm just going to go and put these two minifigures over here in the background, as you can see. And we got some rock work from my Building Mordor in LEGO series. And if you aren't familiar with my Building Mordor in LEGO series, this is actually a series in which I attempt to build the entirety of Mordor. So I'm going to build Barad-dûr, Minas Morgul, Mount Doom, Cirith Ungol, and I'm currently working on the Battle at the Black Gate, which is turning out to be a huge MOC. And this is a part of the mountain over here behind the Black Gate. So that is just going to be a huge mountain, as you can see, with a lot of detailing with all of those slopes and such. So if you haven't watched my series yet of Building Mordor in LEGO, I highly suggest that you go and click the card on the top right corner of the screen to save the playlist, to which I manually add all of the episodes of my Building Mordor in LEGO series, and I think you will definitely enjoy sitting back and watching the entire series, so you can see my development of the Black Gate MOC, which is just going to be huge, with, of course, the entire middle section of the Black Gate, the bigger walls on the sides, and the 2 huge towers on the sides of the Black Gate. It's going to be immense, with my huge orc army marching out of the Black Gate. So I really recommend that you go and watch that series. And without further ado, actually, let's go ahead and show you my Purist LEGO version of the Witch King of Angmar. So we're going to start with this minifigure right over here. This is a Ring Wraith, and we're just going to go and start with removing the hood over here. So I'm just going to go and focus my camera real quick. As you can see, we're going to remove the hood over here and the head as well. And I'm going to show you a couple of pieces you're going to need to create a Purist LEGO version of this. So I actually got this piece right here from the LEGO Cole Ninjago minifigure. This is just a Ninjago shoulder armor piece over here, where you can actually put the swords over here on the back. So we're just going to go and attach that to the neck of the minifigure, as you can see right here. Next up, we're going to go and add this head, And then we're going to use this helmet from the Mouth of Sauron minifigure. And I know you can actually use a helmet from, of course, the LEGO Overwatch minifigure, which is really an awesome helmet, as you can see over here on the screen. And I think the helmet, of course, from the Overwatch theme really looks good on the Witch King of Angmar and Sauron, but I currently don't own that helmet, and I don't think it's really necessary for me to get that. But I'm going to show you why in a second. And then, of course, we're going to go and build the mace real quick. So over here, I'm just going to go and attach this black lightsaber piece to the minifigure's hand. We're going to go and add this little chain piece right over here. As you can see, this chain piece in dark bluish gray color. So you're going to add that to the minifigure's lightsaber piece right over here to sort of have that awesome piece which the Witch King of Angmar is holding. And then we're going to go and build this part of the mace right over here with this brick with the studs on the side over here. And then we're going to go and add this piece right here with the sort of teeth. As you can see, these pieces are frequently used in white for teeth. So we're just going to go and add this piece over here to this, as you can see on this side. So the stud is actually pointing upwards. So we're just going to go and add those pieces to this accessory real quick over here. So we're just going to go and add these pieces to this brick, and then we're just going to go and attach this part of the mace to the chain. And as you can see over here is the entire Purist version of the Witch King of Angmar with his mace over here, and it can actually swing over here. As you can see, that is really cool. And I think it is a superb minifigure over here with, of course, this armor piece. And these were all of the pieces I had in possession within my LEGO collection to make a Witch King of Angmar, and I didn't order any of these pieces. But yeah, this is the Purist Witch King of Angmar minifigure in LEGO, and I gotta say that it turned out pretty good in my opinion. As you can see with the armor over here on the minifigure, of course the helmet right over here, and you can actually turn this helmet. It doesn't really matter which way it will point because the Witch King's face is actually still black, so that won't really mess up the facial expression of the minifigure. And I'm really happy with the mace over here, which can just swing over here, as you can see. And I didn't really design this back in the day. This is just a design from the present right now, and I think it looks pretty good. I'm really happy with how this minifigure turned out, and I really want to hear what your sort of Purist version is in the comment section down below, because many people have attempted to create a LEGO Witch King of Angmar Purist minifigure, and I'm quite curious to know how you designed your own Witch King of Angmar minifigure. So if you have your own Witch King of Angmar minifigure, which is a Purist LEGO custom, of course send me some pictures on Instagram. The link is actually in my description down below. You can send them to my DM and I'll respond as quickly as possible, because I really want to see some awesome Purist LEGO Witch King minifigures. But yeah, this is the Purist minifigure, and we're going to go and put him in the back right over here next to the Wraith form of the Witch King of Angmar. And we're actually going to go and start making my just the best Witch King of Angmar in my opinion, which is made with custom pieces. And I'm really happy with these custom pieces. Normally I wouldn't collect custom pieces. For example, I would never buy a fake LEGO ring wraith, but I would buy some awesome armor for the Witch King. And you can see over here that I got all of those pieces, and I think it really is just awesome to have these pieces in my possession. And as I said before, these are custom pieces, and Raven actually made these. LEGO Raven on Instagram. You can actually check out his page. He has a ton of other epic stuff, which I'm going to show you over here. As you can see, he's selling a LEGO Sauron minifigure accessory pack, the LEGO Witch King accessory pack, and a ton more other stuff. For example, the ring wraiths in their armor from, of course, the Hobbit, the Battle of the Five Armies movie. Then we got the Moria orc armor, and of course, on top of that, the Easterling armor. So a lot of epic custom accessories from Raven are just amazing, and I got all of them. And if you haven't checked my unboxing video where I unboxed all of the accessories from Raven, I highly suggest that you go and click the card on the top right corner of the screen to watch that video in which I show you all of the custom pieces I got from him. But over here, we're just going to go and customize this minifigure real quick. So over here, I'm just going to go and remove this head. We're going to go and add this awesome armor piece right over here. Then we're going to go and add the head to this minifigure, and then finally, of course, the helmet on top. And he also made this mace over here, and I think it's really accurate to the movie, as you can see, with a lot of detailing all around this mace over here, and the hand piece over here is also black, as you can see. So he painted that black, which is also quite nice. And I'm just going to go and attach this piece to the hand of the Witch King of Angmar. And as you can see, the minifigure is just complete. We got the sword over here. We got the mace, so he's actually fighting, as you can see, in his fighting mode over here. And the helmet can turn a little bit, as you can see, and it isn't loose on the head. It's actually a solid piece over here, which will attach to the head over here. So that definitely is great. And I really love all of the detailing on, of course, the shoulders of the Witch King of Angmar. As you can see over here, the piece really looks amazing with all of those spikes over here on, of course, the shoulders. And I really like the fact that everything adds up on this minifigure with all of the detailing. We got some chainmail over here that really looks great, and over here on the back as well we got some chainmail for the Witch King of Angmar. So I'm really happy with all of the accessories of this minifigure, and if you want to get them for yourself, you can of course click the link in my description to go to Lego Raven's page on Instagram, where you can get these pieces for yourself. These pieces are just of so high quality, and I really think that Raven put in a lot of effort into designing these pieces. So I really recommend that if you want a Lego Witch King of Angmar, you go ahead and get these pieces. And I also want to mention that this video isn't sponsored in any way, so I actually purchased these pieces for myself, and I'm really happy that Lego Raven is designing these pieces, because these are the missing puzzle pieces for the Lego The Lord of the Rings collection everyone wants to have. And I'm definitely going to use this minifigure right here within my Minas Morgul mock, which is actually going to be coming up in January 2022. As I said before, I'm currently working on the Battle at the Black Gate mock, but when I finish that mock, I'm gonna go and continue and start building Minas Morgul in Lego. So I'm really looking forward to that, and this minifigure is just gonna be a superb addition to that mock with, of course, the high level of detail on the helmet. And I also have a lot of other custom pieces which I'm going to show you within the series of building Minas Morgul, but that's something for the future, and that's actually going to be an awesome surprise which you all are just going to love. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at all of these minifigures. So as you can see, these are all of my Witch King of Angmar minifigures. First off, of course, we got the Ring Wraith over here in his hood over here, and of course with his black cape. So this is an official Lego minifigure. And over here we got the Witch King of Angmar in his wraith form, holding one of the 9 rings. Next to him we got the Witch King of Angmar Purist custom Lego minifigure with, of course, the Mouth of Sauron helmet with the armor of Cole from the Lego Ninjago series. Then, of course, in addition to that, we also got this piece right over here, which is a mace. And now that I think of it, I actually think it would be a lot more epic to use a armor piece over here in dark bluish gray color for a Lego Purist version of the Witch King of Angmar, but I don't own that piece currently, so I can't really show you that. And over here, as you can see, we got this Witch King of Angmar minifigure with a custom accessory set over here, and I really think that this minifigure has got to be the best. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful to create a Lego Witch King of Angmar minifigure, and if you haven't seen my other video in which I show you how to make a Lego Sauron minifigure, I highly suggest you go and watch that tutorial video to get the best Lego Sauron minifigure possible. And if you did enjoy watching this video, of course, let me know by leaving a like to support it. Go subscribe to Brickley if you are new to my channel, and of course, ring that notification bell to stay updated when I post any Lego videos. And I'll see you all in the next Lego The Lord of the Rings video.
It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything.